M0FXB, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with M6LSJ and we are testing the iRADIO UV-98. Mine has not arrived yet. This radio is also known as the Radtel RT-880. Now, if you look here, I've got the black and white version, which I would say is virtually identical in its operation, apart from the color model you're seeing there. Has got 3 displays showing at the same time, but you only actually hear one at a time. Now we have checked and it definitely does do AM 133850 AM aviation, so that's sorted. The scope does work, but it works when you're in normal radio mode. So when you're in the HF sort of radio, I know it's confusing, but when you're in the radio mode, when you push the bottom side button, and I'm on the black and white one here, the bottom button, you go into what they call radio mode, okay, which is what this is doing now. That's the one where you use the middle antenna and you connect, you know, your HF antenna. Okay, so when you're in that mode, the scope does not work. You know, the spectrum, the waterfall does not work. Okay, but in all the other modes, and I've tested this, this is going to work on 4 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters, 11 meters. So you're getting that, and you can, as far as I can see, it transmits as well. But yes, when we're in the radio mode, it's receive only. So the HF bands like, you know, 7.150, 40 meters, 20 meters, 14 megahertz. It's receive only, but and you can't use a scope, but it still sounds fantastic. Now, maybe there's a different version of the scope or different way of using the scope in the HF mode, but I haven't got the radio yet. But M6LSJ, check out his Facebook page. You can see it there on the right hand side. Lots of co-plug help, lots of files that you can upload, and massive thanks to M6LSJ for doing that for us. So anyway, you can see he has sent me this video of the spectrum working. We've gone through it, and I've already made videos on the 860 programming, and it's virtually identical in its operation. You're in VFO mode. You set all the parameters, the frequency, the shift amount, the tone, CTCSS, and when you're done, you go into basic settings and you go to menu number 31 and you hit save, and it saves it, and you can select which channel it saves it to, whether it's a blank channel or a populated channel, and you can name it in the selection called channel alias. So it's very straightforward to program. If you want to scroll up and down, you've got three bands showing at the same time here. You just go up and down with just by pressing the, there's 2 little orange stroke yellow dots on the right hand side. You just press that and it will cycle down A, B and C, and then to select the VFO mode you just press the hash and you'll go into VFO and channel mode. Now I wasn't hearing zone mode when he was doing it, but that's probably because no zones have been created. But if you go by the black and white model, you can also select zone mode, and then within that you'll be able to select just the channels that you've created and put inside that zone. Software is coming for this. APRS is coming for this. Yeah, they're working on it right now, and there will be in the future some GPS models. Again, they're working on that. Unfortunately, you probably have to buy another radio. But what can you do? You know, that's something they're working. So that's about it. You can see that on the top there, you've got your signal meter that's working when you receive and transmit. Pretty sure with these waterfall scopes you can set the parameters that it's the beginning and the end parameters as well. So Lionel says that when you are in scope mode you can actually type the frequency, and also Lionel says that when you push the up and down arrows, the green line we're just seeing here does move to the right and the left, and then you see the frequency change as well. Let's go, and if you look at the RSSI, that's changing live. And the noise, that's changing live as well. Not sure what glitch means. So when you press the star, it moves this green text here that you're seeing down. And then with the spacing here, it says 1000K. You can actually type in, say, 10K. And then you've changed that as well. And it will also, the green text also, you know, it highlights the other items as well. So yeah, I hope you find this interesting. Of course, as soon as the radio arrives, we'll be doing some more tests, and I will be testing out the Radtel version, GPS, APRS. I mean, it's fantastic, but don't, you know, if you've got the black and white model, it's still a very, very good device. You know, you're getting these for about £38, remember? So it's a lower price item. You can take it out, you can take it fishing with you, you know, you can go in the garden, you can You're not so worried about dropping it when it's 30, 40 pound. When it becomes more like 60, 70 pound, you're a bit more wary. So yeah, there's always a price thing. But yeah, you know, the way that iRadio and Radtel have decided to do this, to bring all this together with the extra antenna in the middle, the color screen where they didn't have to, but they've gone for the triple display. They've kept all the fantastic features that the iRadio UV-88 and the Radtel 860 has, because I think that's a really, really good radio, and actually works very well on the HF bands receive only. Yeah, so remember, this upper sideband, lower sideband, it's receive only. I think we should literally say thank you very much, because they have created a really good product here at a very low price, and it's very hard to beat this radio. The only thing they could do now is they could do another model that also has DMR, or they could remove the HF from this, like they have with the RT-4D, yeah, remove the HF, but give us the color screen triple display, but DMR. Now that is going to be a lovely radio. 7.3, all the best. Massive thanks to M6LSJ. Make sure you check out his Facebook page, 7.3.